Summer Kickoff 6. Mac Challenges Series. Thumbs, hands, don't move! Go! Don't move! Go! Go! Don't move! Go! Steel on skin, chalk in the air. Step to the table if you really dare. Call your match, pick your hand. Only one leaves, you're the winner. Pressure hits when the crowd gets loud. No backing down when you're in this crowd. Built from pain, grip don't slip. All gas, no brakes. Enter the pen. Heartbeat pounding, no escape. Thumbs, hands, don't move, go! Don't move, go! Go! Hear that summer kickoff 6 ticks. Break 'em down with the wrist and twist. Latch and coward licks. Only the strong survive. Pins don't lie, make it quick.
Welcome to another episode of Collaborate and Pull Together. I don't know if any of you guys are fired up as I am. This is going to be an epic show. We're kickstarting and kicking off for the summer kickoff with the opening match of the night. We got Mark Haggett, aka Batman, and Ray Romanowski, known as the Ref, that everyone loves. So, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. This is a podcast where we highlight all things positive on and off the table. Today, we're going to be towing that line and seeing if we can get these two really nice gentlemen to talk a little bit of shit to each other.
Just a little bit. Thanks
Just
for
a little
having
bit.
us.
Just a
Thanks
little
for
spice
having me.
things
Thank
up.
you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, Mark, I'm
Yes,
gonna start
sir.
off with you, man. I have to ask, because you're known as the Batman. How, why, where did that begin?
All right. So, a little backstory. When I was a wee little lad, I used to, have the Batman underoos and put those on over my pants, and just kind of carried me through adulthood, and now I'm a big fat nerd. So, you know, might as well. Got to use it. Got the suit. Done movies as Batman, so why not?
It works.
You wear it
man.
well.
You wear it well. I love the cowl. Ever since I heard that you had one, I was sitting there saying, this man better show up to every event wearing one.
Yeah,
By the way, you're
I
not
have to.
allowed on the property. It will be an automatic win to Ray if you don't show up with the cowl. Even though it's summer, you better show up with one.
Oh no, it'll be there. It travels with me now. It travels.
You gonna arm wrestle in it?
I would love to, but I can't see anything when I'm wearing that.
Dude, it's gonna be hot.
Hey, listen, you don't need your eyes for arm wrestling.
Nah, it's all feel.
It'll make
all
you a
feel.
better arm wrestler, you know?
Yeah. Just pull like this from now on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's fun. I've been a big Batman fan since I was a kid, and like I said, the fandom, the nerd in me, just throughout adulthood. Go to Comic-Con,
That's awesome.
all that stuff. Yeah,
That,
big nerd.
that's very cool. And now, how long have you been in the sport? How did you
I've
find
been,
arm
so I've been arm wrestling for about 3.5 years. After COVID happened, I stopped doing the flag football leagues and whatever. So I was kind of just really looking for some competition. And one of my friends, we used to arm wrestle all the time, out of high school parties, whatever. And it would kind of just be me and him, and nobody else could really do anything to us. And we just go back and forth. And then we found the Mass States in 2022. So we went there. So that was the first time I got a taste of the competition. And then Josh over at Arsenal of Arms invited me over to practice. Fitzy invited me to his practice, and then slowly got into it, and now it's a lifestyle.
Now you're hooked.
Now I'm hooked.
Hey, there you go, man. Listen, New England's got quite the crowd, the arm wrestling crowd, all across New England, from Vermont to New Hampshire. I didn't realize how big of a crowd it was until I wouldn't say about 2 or 3 years ago that I started to see it explode a little bit more, and I'm happy it did. Did. I think who I got to thank for that? Steve Fernandez, because I feel like he put a highlight on some of you guys and brought you guys down a little bit more, and now it's starting to trickle a little bit more further south, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's been bringing a lot of us pullers from up
out,
here down there.
Bringing the Northeast out.
Big shout out to Steve Fernandez for doing that. And by the way, guys, anybody who's tuning in here later on, make sure you check on his channel because he's got a great show as well. So, Ray, we're going to jump over to you. How long have you been in the sport?
6 years, 6.5 years maybe.
Okay. And you started in Jersey, right?
Yep, in New Jersey, yep. Pulling with Jim Bryant, practicing with those guys. Now, training with Steve Walker and, Sean Latimer and everybody. So,
You got to speak up a little bit. We're having a hard time hearing.
training and, start off with Jim Bryant. Bryant, training with him. And then Steve Walker. And then training with Sean Latimer. And that's where I train now, with Sean Latimer and all those guys.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's quite the crew as well. With New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania area. These guys are, talk about another crew that's been around for as long as time itself. Now, what got you into arm wrestling?
Well, there was a guy I worked with. His name was Bill Kahn. He arm wrestled a lot in like the 90s. And he was always like, man, you should try come arm wrestling. He tried to get me for like 3 years. And I was like, nah, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. So, one day I did have time. And my first practice was at Sean Latimer's house. And I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was, just a bunch of guys just arm wrestling each other. Not competitive, how competitive it is these days, how it was, how big it was, how close it was to me. Just a great sport, I'm glad I got involved. And after that, first practice, I was hooked just like everybody else.
Okay.
Started training with Jim Bryan and then he passed. And then, with Steve Walker, like I said, and now with Sean Latimer, a lot of good places to train up here on the East Coast. But
that's one thing about the East Coast that I happen to love is that there is no shortage of practices or talent to learn from or pick up from. I don't know. Did you guys ever use ArmBet?
Yeah, I used it once. I used it when it first came out. A lot of people are on it, but nobody really wants to pull or.
I will say it started, I think, the arm wrestling community about 3, 4, 5 years ago. And, in that from I want to say probably 3 to 5 years mark when it first came out, it made a major injection into the sport of arm wrestling. And then a lot more practices kind of started popping up because it was a little more accessible. I don't know if it's used today. Actually, I probably haven't logged on in a few months myself. But I will say there's occasionally, because I put my phone number into it, occasionally I'll get a text message from somebody who found me on ArmBet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's one of those things that it's not often. I probably get more messages from social media than I do ArmBet, but it's often enough where I keep my information out there because, hey, listen, why not recruit?
It's definitely a good app. Definitely a good app.
Real quick, I just want to shout out to the people who are in the chat. We got a couple people tuned in. We got Carolyn Looms, who's every YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
What's up, Carolyn?
Got the Drew24, who's also in every freaking place. These guys are always supporters. Big Paul Cruz, what's up? That's the main event for the summer kickoff. What's up, man? He had a very successful time down in Winter Blast. Good job, brother. And we got Victor Clearwater, who will be coming to Summer Kickoff as well. Carolyn, I actually made that myself. I did. I gotta say, I'm dabbling with AI a little bit, and it has its place as long as you know how to give it direction. If you don't know how to use the right specific keywords to it, it makes some wonky stuff for you. I mean, not everything's always perfect, but you know what? I like how it supplements what I'm already doing in my creativity.
Yep.
I know you like to do the AI stuff, Ray.
Not as good as you. No, I can't do the videos. Videos like that.
Those pictures are hysterical, though.
Yeah, your profile picture's a little sus there, Ray. A little bit. A little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I actually have twins. I have a twin brother.
You know, for a moment, I actually like, wait a minute, does he have a twin?
People ask me that all the time. They're like, do you have a twin brother?
You're like, no, I just love myself.
I love myself too much. I arm wrestle myself too much.
So we got, in the chat, we got Rebecca saying, my son will smoke and go Batman, Haggett. So I guess let's jump right into it, guys. Tell me where you, actually, Mark, where do you think this match is going to go?
So little backstory between me and Ray is I got my first open class win against Mr. Ray Romanowski right there.
No, so I didn't realize you guys had history. I thought you guys never pulled.
No, we pulled in one tournament. We pulled 3 times. He wanted a little strap match after I beat him twice, and went in the hook for a little bit. He ended up getting a pin on me in the strap. I'll give him that. But I already won the tournament, so
yeah, I'll give it to you. That was a long time ago, but
it was.
You definitely are. You definitely are a threat. 100%. You're on the up, man.
Trying.
No, you are. We'll see what happens.
I see you over there. I know you got those big guns, so I mean, maybe I'll test the hook a little bit this time.
If you think I've been sleeping since that first match, you are. You're
right. If you've been sleeping since the first match, then I don't even know why we'd be pulling.
But
listen, I gotta say, as somebody who's pulled Ray, I've never pulled you, Mark, but I've pulled Ray, and I once had his number, and then I don't have it anymore. He is now leaps and bounds away from me. I feel like a small child in that man's hand, and as he's progressed and grown stronger, and I think as a ref, he's become even a better arm wrestler because he sees all the tricks, right?
I was gonna say, I can imagine you're always in it, so just kind of absorbing everything.
Yeah, when I think about it, but you learn a lot. You learn, especially at an opponent. As you get more into arm wrestling, you learn things.
Yeah.
And also in reffing, but it helps. You see where some people, what people like to do in the strap and the setup. If they're better off, in a agreed grip. Some guys can't handle the ref's grip.
Right.
Some guys suck it.
I like the ref's grip.
Yeah.
I mean, unless somebody's just gonna let me do whatever I want, and then I'll just I'll take whatever I want. But that doesn't typically happen often.
No. So you know where to go in the setup. You know where to go in the setup that's still kosher by way of a ref, and maybe just towing that line that makes your opponent a little uncomfortable. That right there, I think I do a decent job at that, but I've watched you, Ray, in the last couple of matches I've seen you do a very good job at that.
Thank you. Yeah, my hand is something I had to work out for a while. I think it's more confidence than anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah, if you don't have any confidence going up on the table, you're kind of dead.
Trust me. I've been on that. I've been battling with that for a while, but it is what it is. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited.
So let's take a little rewind, guys. Mark, most recently,
Yeah.
what is the most recent event you had, and how did you do, and what challenges were surprising? What wins and successes were also surprising?
So there's been a few events that I've done. There was a charity tournament.
Yep.
Um, what, like 4 weeks ago, I think now, something like that. Um, didn't do as good as I wanted to, but I didn't really rest for it. My arm was beat up from the Natty Bros tournament. I ended up pulling like 5 classes in that and just like
Oh,
wrecking my arm. Yeah, I haven't won anything in a while, so I mean, Ray, you should be pretty pumped about that. And then I lost to Alexander again at
That was a good
Steve's.
match. That was a good match. So you
Yeah, it still burns.
Alexander's no joke. So I mean, I
He's got my number, unfortunately. Maybe one of these days I'll get big and strong and be able to beat him, but
yeah,
not yet, not yet.
you get back to
Uh,
the Batman training, man. Bruce Wayne
yeah, I
training.
know. Well, so I mean, I haven't really like prepped except for like the match with Alexander, but I wasn't supposed to pull Alexander. I was supposed to pull Victor Clearwater if he's still in the chat.
hmm.
He's still
Yeah, he's a
still
little
still a
heavier than you,
match.
right? He's heavier than you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he's definitely heavier than me, but I mean, so is Alexander.
Oh, was he? Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
So about that, your match for this upcoming event is the first match, and then there's
Yeah,
21 matches afterwards, and then we're doing a full tournament. So maybe Victor will get his chance to pull you in the tournament.
maybe. Yeah, if I don't get too burnt out from Ray, maybe I'll just run through the tournament.
You
We'll
never
see.
know.
You never know. You never know. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe if it goes my way the first couple rounds, maybe I'll test out that hook a little bit that I've been working on.
There
Yeah,
you
well,
go. I
you're
like that.
welcome to
Maybe
decide anytime.
we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see the Batman won't break his back.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
So Ray, what about you? What's the most recent event? I know you were at the Winter Blast. You
Yeah,
competed there or just reffed?
yeah, I refed and I last minute decided to hit the master's class. Uh,
So you
it
got
was
second place, right?
yeah, that's my fault. I had a good win against Danny Gillian. I don't know if you guys know him.
That's a solid pull right
Uh,
there.
I went undefeated until the finals, but uh, I wasn't planning. No excuses. Those got he beat me. Uh, had to beat me twice in the finals, but
Okay.
I wasn't planning on pulling. I trained all that week. I was a little sore, but I think if I was 100%, I think things would have came out a little bit. If I rested the week prior, I would have been a lot. I think I would have won, honestly. But
That's
uh,
fair. Now,
that go
no,
ahead.
I got a question. Okay, alternatively, Mark, you're going to answer this for Ray.
Okay.
Do you think reffing and competing hurts his ability to excel in one department or the other?
Oh, ooh, that's a good question
At
because
the
I
same
want to
event.
say,
At the same event.
oh, at the same event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I,
Alternative.
I, well, yeah.
Right.
Well, I was just gonna say, there's a lot of people who ref events in New England, and I feel like it takes away from your mental state. Um, if it's a little bit similar to what I did with that Natty Bros event, I was hosting with Yusuf, and just before my match, it was tough to get in like the mental state, you know.
Mhm.
And I feel like it's probably similar when you're just focused on other people's matches versus your own.
That's absolutely fair. Now, Ray, you're going to answer this question for Mark. Do you think Mark hurts his chances when he pulls multiple classes?
Yeah, well, of course. You know, you're gonna get worn out a little bit, but we're first, so I guess that's not gonna matter.
Nope.
But
That's
yeah,
Get
true.
some
of
nice good
course you
rest.
know that you pull multiple classes. We all have. You get beat
Yeah.
up. There's some freaks out there that do it.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
gonna
I
happen to
mean, there's
everybody.
some stamina guys that they're just getting warmed up the first couple of rounds, first couple of matches and classes. And by the later classes, like, weren't you like just in 3 other classes? How are you pulling like as if you're fresh as a daisy? I don't get it.
Yeah. It'll definitely wear you out a little bit.
Okay. So a little bit more information. We have 22 super matches coming up. Ray and Mark are going to be the first one. And there's a combination of right and left. It's all going to be on the MAC table with the MAC rules. And if you need any guidance as to what those rules are, you can go to Table Monkey's YouTube channel. They actually have a little video of the rule set. I'll also include that down below. And then after that, we're going to have a no elimination tournament, which for those of you who need to pair wording with actual formats that they understand, it's kind of like a modified round robin, where if more than 8 people per class show up, we split it up to 2 classes, and then ultimately the first and second place of each of those places will duke it out for first, second, and third. And then time given, it's my venue, so I have no rush, but if everyone's interested in doing it and people aren't burnt out, we will do an overall, right and left. And I heard an idea. I don't know how much I like it. I haven't decided yet. I may do it last minute, may not. I heard an idea where they actually, for the overall, included the amateurs. You might have an amateur show up. So I would start off with the heavies, with the pros, and then work my way down, all the way down to the amateurs, and go from there. It may or may not be something I'm going to do. I heard it recently. I was on Jody Williams' podcast. I like the idea.
Good idea. Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah. Gives the amateurs a little bit more chance to say, hey, is it time to step up? I think that right there, is a good. They're going to be burnt out pros, but still a pro is a pro, an amateur is an amateur, and I think that will generate a really cool talking point.
Sometimes they have the sleepers in the amateurs,
Yeah, it's true. Some people who try to sandbag and they actually belong in the pros. This tournament will weed those guys out and be like, no, you're not entering amateur ever again.
Yeah.
And then also, so some of my partners, I did a video in the beginning of this, as you saw. The event partners are going to be Grip Deck. Zach Sturgeon has created some really innovative and amazing grippers. These things, Monster Michael Todd edition. This one's the newest model. It's got holes that you can put onto a pulley system while you're working your grip. I love it. He's going to be there for the super match winners. Not only are they going to get a custom award for the event, but they're also going to be getting a custom grip deck for it. So whoever needs a stronger hand, man, this is your time to win. Get one of these.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
That'll look good with all my setup.
They have a black one. Maybe you can get one that's also Batman yellow.
Black and yellow.
Yeah.
Black and yellow.
Hey, listen, Zach's watching right now. He's in the chat. Talk to him. He might be able to do one with a Batman symbol. He does have custom MMT on the grip deck right there. So,
all right, how about this, Ray? If he makes the one that we win, right, for the winner, he makes it a Batman style. If you win, it's like your little nod to beating me. It's not going to happen. But when I win, I just get like another thing added to my stash of Batman stuff.
I'm a nice guy, so when I win it, I'll give it to you.
So I get it no matter what?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know about him being able to do a one-off with the Batman symbol on it for the event. I think he's already got some of them already made up.
Oh, that's fine.
But what I'll do is I will find a very high-quality vinyl Batman sticker that can be put onto it. I actually know a guy. So,
all right.
We got a question for you. who is your childhood friend, the first that you grouped up with in school before joining the Arsenal of Arms? Or gripped up with?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Matt Jacobs.
Matt Jacobs. There you
He
go.
doesn't really pull anymore. He doesn't really pull. I try to get him to come out every once in a while. We'll see if I can get him to that next Natty Bros event. But super, just naturally stupid strong. So that event that we went to, the Mass States that we went, he won the amateur 220 class, just went undefeated and just smoked everybody.
Just a natural killer.
Just
It's a
natural
shame those
killer.
guys are just lurking, and people like us gotta work our butts off to.
Yeah,
Right?
it's bullshit, isn't it?
I know. It's like
I hate it. I hate to. Like, we got Paul Cruz. I mean, this guy's hand is like the size of my freaking torso. Like what? He comes into the sport like that with a little bit of training. He skyrockets and kicks ass. You had mentioned Natty Bros. They're going to be another partner of the event. They're going to be helping me out by way of doing behind the scenes footage, interviews. They're going to interview each and every one of you. Before and after the matches, interview the people in the audience and people who are coming from out of town. And it's going to be very exclusive footage, which is going to be really cool.
That'd be fun.
Neat experience to have them, as part of it. Naturally, Major Arm Wrestling Championships is going to be a partner for this event, and they're going to be helping with reffing. There's going to be actually we have Ian Carnegie coming down for it. Oh, what's up, Jody? Jody Williams. We're just kicking it, talking about the partners of the event, and seeing what Batman's going to be able to do against Ray, if anything. We found out he's going to win the custom grip deck either which way because Ray's is that nice of a guy.
Because Ray's a nice guy.
And then Team Arm Wrestling Federation will also be a partner. This is going to be a scouting ground, this entire event. Whether you're pulling the super matches or you're pulling the tournament or both, you are going to be looked at by people who are scouting for the next Team Arm Wrestling Federation formulation, the team that's going to be coming from stationed out of Long Island. And as time goes on, there's going to be more teams popping up all over the place. But this is a great way to get your name known, get your style known, your personality on the map for this. I'm excited because, I think what Team Arm Wrestling Federation has available to them is going to be the next level for arm wrestling. There's room for all the next levels of arm wrestling to grow, but I think this one's going to be unique and different.
Sweet.
And then, so we got some sponsors, we have sponsor partners. I was originally going to do a food truck and bring in, a typical food truck. And I reached out to a couple of different people, and one person came back to me with a different idea. They said, how do you feel about us having a converted 30-foot Airstream to a restaurant style on wheels? I was like, wait, that exists? And she pretty much she said that she would love to partner with me. So she's actually my VIP platinum partner for the event, and she will be providing food and possibly craft sodas for the event that are going to be on tap, which is kind of cool. So we're going to be allowing people to purchase different styles of food. So everyone who has a super match, by the way, has free food all day. Everyone who's pulling the tournament gets 25% off of their meal, and then everybody else pays full price. It's not going to be that expensive, I promise you. But that's going to be one of the coolest things about this is we have those as our big time sponsor, helping us out, get the word out there, and make sure you guys are well fed. And they're going to be there essentially almost all day. They're going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner options available throughout the entire day. And it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
It's a catering company that's local here on Long Island. And they're looking to get their name out there, and they saw this as a unique opportunity to do so. And I'm happy and honored and privileged to have that.
Yeah, last year's food was really good. Last year's food with the steaks and everything, that was
So
grilling them up right there. That was perfect.
this year is going to be leveling it up big time. Oh, you're more than welcome to come help. I will let them know that we have somebody who's coming that knows how to cook. I mean, Mark, is she coming? Is Rebecca going to join you?
Who?
Rebecca Jax?
We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm riding up with like Aiden and
Okay.
JJ.
Gotcha.
Rodriguez.
Arsenal.
The Arsenal guys. Yeah.
Yeah, the Arsenal, of course. Come and roll.
Gonna be looking into like an Airbnb or something.
Yusuf is coming down too.
Oh, and Yusuf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Aiden and Yusuf they're a tandem. Wherever one goes, the other one goes.
The two sides of the same coin, right?
Yeah.
You know, I will say I have a hotel room block. It's going to be announced as of Monday. Just confirming a couple things. But I do have a hotel that's going to be fairly cheap per night. If you guys would prefer an Airbnb, I do have a connection with that as well.
Okay.
Anybody who's staying, you know, I figure if everyone wants to stay in the same hotel, we will. I'm trying to work out a host hotel scenario.
Oh, cool.
And if that doesn't work out though for everybody, there are other options. Let's see what else we got. We got another one of my sponsors, my longtime sponsor and supporter. He's who I always go for any of my pain recovery. New York Cryogen Incorporated. I don't know if anybody who's watching or if you guys have seen me get blasted with this thing that looks like a power washer. You're gonna love this one, Batman. I call him Mr. Freeze because he literally looks the part and he's blasting in the cold air. So it's just it fits.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, I call him my pain extinguisher. He's really been helpful when I overtrained and get too much inflammation in my joints, and it just helps out tremendously. Because it's a family-friendly event, we have a company called Party at Your Place by a close family friend that hosts like blow-up castles and the other things. But we're going to do a blow-up axe wall and a blow-up dartboard that
nice.
Like darts or soccer balls, like a target board. They're going to do pretzels and shaved ice type of deal. So it's like snow cones. There you go. That's what it was called. Like,
Yeah.
brain fart.
Last year you had the water slide. That was pretty sweet.
That was cool. I had water slide. Really? I had Troy bounce fit, but there was a 200-pound weight limit, so not everyone could have joined it. So not everyone went on it. Only like 2 or 3 kids. My son broke his ankle, so he couldn't even go on it.
Not good.
It was such a shame. But this year we got a couple of different things, set up for fun and entertainment. And I look forward to doing that because
it sounds just a fun weekend, man.
Yeah, it's good. They're gonna have it's gonna do the carnival style. They're gonna have their own little awards type of deal. You're gonna pay to play with them. Like $1 or $2 type of deal. And they'll have their own like awards like a carnival.
Yeah.
I might be having Paul Cruz's question. I might be having my cryotherapy guy at the event. I'm not sure one of his affiliates might be coming out. We'll see. Oh, you're muted, Ray.
Yeah, I was yelling at my wife to get my charger because my phone's about to die.
Oh, rookie mistake. Weren't you just on Matt Hollywood Connolly's podcast?
I got to get up the technology with all this like podcast stuff because I need like new equipment.
I plugged my phone in like 2 hours ago.
Or you can get a battery pack.
I did too, but I didn't.
I got one. Hey, you want me to send you my battery pack real quick? Just throw it to the phone.
Yeah, right there. Boom, we're through it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Rookie.
I know, man. I'm horrible.
He's an old guy. Give him a break.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about technology.
Be kind to the elderly.
Yeah.
When you beat me, you're going to get a charge for aggravated
elderly abuse.
Citizen. Yes.
I'm not too far away. I'm not too far away.
How old are you, Mark?
37.
Okay. And you're like what, like 65 years old, Ray? Okay.
Yes. 62. 62. I just started collecting my
Social
discount
Security?
at McDonald's. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, 43. Or two.
Oh, you're not even that much
Well,
older
one
than
of
me.
those two. Or I might be 44. I'm not sure.
It's probably
Check his
40.
license.
Yeah, I don't feel old. I don't know what it feels like to be old, but
There you go.
when I get there, I'll let you know.
So, with the matches that are coming up, is there any match that you guys are like, oh man, I really don't know which way it's going to go? Start with you, Ray.
Man, there's so many matches. Well, I could start with my own. We'll do that. I bet Mark's the heavy favorite in this. Be honest.
Well, just because I already beat you.
Well,
But
yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
yeah, that was 2 years ago, and that was a small bicep time ago.
Yeah. I didn't even know how to pull then.
Me either, but we'll see. I'm excited. You know where I want to be, and I know where you want to be, and
Yeah.
whoever stops whoever from getting there.
First one to get there wins, I guess.
Man,
I mean, unless I can hook you, and then you're really in trouble.
like I said, you're welcome to come inside anytime. It sounds a little goofy, but
I might wanna test. I might wanna test it.
hey, we can start in a hook if you want.
Oof, I don't know what.
Everybody's scared of that.
Well, yeah, because then I'll burn out my top roll.
Yeah. I'm excited. There's a lot of good matches. Paul, looking forward to Paul. Always good to watch Paul Cruz pool.
Oh, yeah.
Who's he going up against?
Saray
Brown.
And Saray's on a major weight loss journey himself, so this is going to be a new and improved version of Saray. I know Paul lost a lot of weight, and now Saray is also dropping down.
Isn't he
Paul's
from New
down
Jersey?
a lot of weight too?
Yeah, Paul. I think Paul lost a good amount of weight. I think he went down.
Who's the one guy? Is Saray? Where's he from?
Colorado.
Okay, I know who he is now. I know who he is.
Yeah,
The guy who trains with Brian.
Shaw. Brian Shaw. Yep.
I don't know, man. Paul's Paul. Paul.
Listen, I never ever underestimate Paul in any way or form. I know firsthand. He's somebody who I've actually gripped up with, and where some guys that I train with, I can put a little bit of a slow break on them. With Paul, I don't think I can do it with two hands. You know what I mean? With all my entire body weight, he flings me across the room like a rag doll. But I have pulled recently, not that long ago. I was in Colorado in September last year for my son's birthday, and I linked up with Saray. Saray felt very much the same. Like I could budge the man in any capacity, and so that's why I was like, I would love to see these two go at it, and now it's happening.
It's a big. He beats Paul. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big. That's a pretty big step up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I agree.
Definitely a statement.
I will say Paul's a little bit of a brave man. He's pulling the week beforehand.
Oh.
And in all honesty, with the unknown Sarays, I personally would not recommend it. But every man's he's a grown man. He knows what he's doing. And yeah. So speaking of which,
that's a tough ask.
Go ahead.
I said that's a tough ask pulling the week before.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Who else we got matches? I probably should know all this.
Let's see if I can bring up a picture for you.
There's so many. It's so hard to remember.
Yeah.
We got Aiden going up against Sabiel Nunes, who's from Puerto Rico.
Is that right?
That is right-handed. Yeah.
Aiden's on a tear.
Aiden's
Aiden.
stupid right now, dude. He's
So
stupid.
if he can stop that one lane,
That one lane. Aiden is.
It's not his only lane though. He's
No. But I know Sadiel, and I know how strong he is. That dude is I would say a more compact version of Aiden. Like he reminds me of? He reminds me of Eduardo. Tiete?
Yeah.
That's the kind of style of arm wrestling I see Sadiel.
should be a good match.
I think it's going to be a great match. I'm looking for that other picture with all the matches that I have. I thought I had it saved in here. We got the other co-main event, which is going to be Sarah Wilson versus Madison. That's going to be an epic match, in my opinion.
Sarah, she's Canadian, right? She's from Canada.
Yeah, Sarah's from Canada, and I think that talk about transformation. Madison went through a major weight loss journey herself, so we're going to see a fit version of Madison, and by then she'll be more comfortable at that weight. I think that's going to be a very, very interesting way to see her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Madison's too strong to do her thing.
Madison's a beast. Straight up. Let's see, what does the chat say? Locally, we got Alexis Caban going up against Tim Bushy.
Yeah, Alexis is explosive. He's explosive. He's a little explosive dude.
So I think Alexis has the loss to Tim the last time they met, but it was a 3-2, I believe.
Huh.
Alexis, you're in the chat. Tim's in the chat too. What's up, Tim?
What's up, Tim?
So Alexis settled score.
Got a lot of people trying to settle scores this time, huh?
There's a lot of matches that are rematches that are coming up in this one. A lot of them. Throughout the upcoming weeks, we're going to be having each person on the show. Not every single match is going to be on the show because not everyone's available, but each person will be on here in capacity. Going up. I don't know her very well. She is part of Sarah's training. Oh my God. We're going to 22 matches. Right? Jenny Radford. Oh, here's a match that you guys might know of. Michael Hawks versus he has two matches actually. He's got one that going up against Eric Johansson, which is local. Ray, I think you're familiar with that, right?
Yes, I think so. Eric.
He's from Long Island. He's one of the hosts here on Long Island. He had a match actually at the last Mac Challenger Series, and he won. He was the guy who held up the whole event, and then we had to come back and put him back in, type of deal.
Oh, really?
Cool. Okay. Is that left or right?
That is going to be left-handed against Hawks.
Mike's left is good.
Mike's left is really good. This guy Eric, though, he's been around for a while. He was hosting practices when I first started 6 years ago, so he's been around for some time. And he trains with Paul Cruz. He trains with.
I know who you're talking about now.
He's an older gentleman, and he's very, very technical. he may take a loss, maybe two, but then he makes the appropriate adjustments. He doesn't just have one singular lane he's good at. He's well rounded.
Should be a good test. Good test for Mike, and you see how Mike pulls.
Yeah.
Well,
All out.
he's going to be going up against Niles Anderson from Ohio. I don't know if you guys are familiar with who that is.
I know who he is. I think that'll be a good one. Built both the same, kind of build.
Yeah.
How does Miles pull? This is Mike's, right? The right hand one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a right hand match. My Niles is inside.
Inside?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Mike's inside game is pretty good now, so
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
yeah. That surprised the shit out of me.
That's going to be a really interesting match, I think. I think both arms that's going to be has a potential to be a showstopper. And then we got your boy JJ
Yep.
going up against Adam from Puerto Rico. I know you, Ray. You know Adam.
I know JJ too. JJ's he's a handful too. You know what I mean?
Not JJ Jackson.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, that's because I'm thinking like
weight class. No.
like the weight don't match up, but hey, you don't know. JJ.
Rodriguez.
He pulls with Arsenal. He pulls with me in Arsenal. I guess I should say I pull with him at Arsenal since he's been there way longer than me.
That's he's hungry. He's hungry. Adam's a beast and he has a killer press.
He's a presser.
Yeah, he's a presser.
He's quick.
But he also he may be a presser, but he's also like fairly well rounded in all other capacities. But I've seen him, whip out a press that's like it reminds me of Aiden's, to be honest. Yep. Here's a match that I'm going to tell you I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. And on paper, it looks like it's a one-sided match. But based off of who I see this guy training with, what he does in training, this guy, Chris Michaels, I know you guys know who Chris Michaels is, taking on this guy, Joel Rosario. He's a young kid. He's like 20 years old. He's never pulled in a pro tournament as of yet, but he trains with the top level guys in Puerto Rico, and he holds them standstill center table.
Really?
And he looks comfortable. He doesn't. He looks like he's not even batting an eye. And I think he's one of those freaks that are coming out of the woodwork that just joined the sport and is eager to get to the front of the line. So this is going to be a match where we get to see what kind of talent this kid really is, or he's going to get humbled.
Chris
is good at humbling people.
Chris has been in the game for a long time. He's been in the game for a while.
Yeah, very long time.
He's still ranked up there. He's still ranked pretty high.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the most active arm wrestlers at his weight class and at multiple classes. So
he's very humble. He's a good dude. I gotta go with it. I got to go with the experience, man. I got to go.
I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if somebody fresh who hasn't really pulled in like too many tournaments beats. Chris,
training.
But I mean, there's some freaks out there, so you never know.
Yeah.
No, training's a lot different than arm wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got to go with Chris.
I'll go. We'll do one more match, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the sponsors. The next match that I'm going to talk about, I think this one. Actually, we'll talk about two more. Tyler Edelin. I know you know who Tyler is, Mark.
Yeah.
Versus Davon Perkins.
Well, Tyler's. I've reffed him a bunch of times. I've seen him up at Steve's. You know what I mean? I think he was in one of my classes at one point, but I think I arm wrestled him. But he's intense. You know what I mean? He's He gets fired up, and he's got a lot of, he's got that tall frame, that lanky frame. You know what I mean? Like that,
Yep.
a lot of height.
Perfect.
Yep, a
Top
lot
Yeah.
of height, big tall forearm. He's a big. I don't know too much about the other guy.
What's the weight on this one?
I think it's 180.
180.
I think it's 180. And Devon has been training with Conrad and Jason Ciardi.
Okay,
Doing a lot
I
of.
kn-
He's
I knew who you're talking about.
yeah.
He's a stock. You know what I mean? He's built like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a
Exactly.
little, yeah. He's like me. He's like a stump, but should be a good one. It's like
How's his wrist?
It's strong.
it's like
Is it?
the bat. It's the battle of the top row and the hook. You know what I mean? Like
this one's gonna be very textbook top roll versus hooker.
yep.
I don't see Devon doing much by way of top rolling. I will see him going inside. And I think that it's going to be a really. I know he's ready to cut for this. Alexis says he's ready. I haven't trained with him recently, but he trains in Brooklyn, New York, at Crucifix Gym. He trains with Jason Ciardi in Jersey, who's also on the card, mind you. But we'll save that for after the sponsorship highlight. I guess I might as well say the sponsorship highlight for the winners of the super matches. They're numbered. So beyond getting the Grip Deck Award and the other custom plaques and awards, Send It Arm Fights by Jeremy Romano is giving two $250 vouchers for traveling to get whoever wins and receives this to the next MAC pay-per-view. They can use it as a travel voucher type of deal. So with hotels, flights, gas, whatever it may be, you use it for that to get you to the next event. And it's going to be an epic time. I'm so grateful that he's participating in this because it really helps you incentivize. You don't know if you're going to win. It could be you, Mark. It could be you. It could be anyone on the card.
Could I use the money to buy Mark a new Batman mask?
I think we might make it.
Hey, that's kind of like the right price. They run around $300.
I'm just kidding.
I'll take another one.
That's amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that. So,
yeah, I've heard his name a lot, but doing a lot of things. I just seen a post. He's always, adding people to his arm or his what is it? Arm fight? What is it?
Send It Arm Fights. So he's got quite the squad. He's amassing some of the best talent from the southeast area, from Carolina down, and then maybe adjacent to it.
Is he from like Virginia, that area?
No, he's from North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah. I think I met him at a tournament, a VAL tournament, something down there at a Harley Davidson dealership somewhere.
Was it the one that Logan had that flash pin on Devin? Were you there?
I don't think it was. I was there, but I don't think it was that one. It was pretty recent.
He was there too.
Yeah, that's where I met him. But yeah, he's you see his name a lot.
Yeah.
Helping people out, sponsoring people, helping them, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right. Cool. He's helping out this event, and I am working alongside with him for other projects to be revealed. I'm looking forward to what this man. He's quite the visionary, and I'm eager to see.
That's a crazy sponsor for the matches,
right? Right.
Yeah.
And it's a lottery, so you don't know who's going to win. So that kind of it makes it a little spicy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because ultimately it's going to be numbered one. We're going to have little tickets, 1 through 22, and throw it into a hat. We're going to mix it up at the end, and whoever wins.
That's cool.
That's sweet.
Right? Instead of, because I hope next year I have enough sponsorship money where I can provide that kind of benefit to every super match winner. That's my ultimate goal. But you know what? We'll start off with this to make it a little spicy, get a little more interested, and
Yeah.
I hope everyone puts their best foot forward for this event. It'll be nice for everyone to see that. And I will be, for that award, I will be presenting one of those, publisher clearinghouse style checks.
That's cool.
So that's going to be something that'll be nice to hang up on your wall, whoever wins that.
That's sick. That's sick.
That's awesome.
And so the other sponsors are going to be the guys who are making 3D printing of the plaques as well as the hands. The hands are going to be matched tonight. I wish I brought them in today. I failed. Next podcast, I'll make sure I have them. But I have a couple of them with me already, and they're really cool. He's giving them to me at a discounted rate. Slacker Studios. If you check out on the event page and my personal Facebook page, you'll see the link where to purchase and where to reach out to him for. Yeah, the claw hand.
Yep.
So that's going to be for match of the night for super matches and match of the night for the tournament. I like that because the hand has endured hell, and
Yeah,
you live to tell about it, right? So that's going to be another one of them. And then the last sponsor that I have, Arm Assassin Strength Shop is donating 2 gift cards to the raffle, which is going to be gift cards, other gift cards as well, which I will be announcing, but also some more grip deck tools will be raffled off as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. And all the benefits, the proceeds for the raffle, so everyone knows, will be going to my son's local Boy Scout troop. I am eager to help grow that side, and we'll see what happens there. And then I think that covers all the sponsors. Maybe I'll have a couple more. Let me just double check that real quick. Oh, how do I forget this gentleman? He's on the card. Michael Hawks is actually sponsoring with Hawks Masonry. From Team Outlaws, he actually helped us out. We got a silver sponsorship, so big shout out to him.
I build you an arm wrestling table out of stone.
That would be pretty painful.
We
We don't want to slip on that boy.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want to tear that up. Ooh, ouch. You won't need chalk either, though.
Right into the stone pin pad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm envisioning a lot of broken hands.
Just maybe like 2 or 22, whatever.
So
Yeah, right.
One more sponsor, but I'm not going to announce him yet because it's not confirmed. But it's going to be actually a big one, and it will be the start of something beautiful. This is where that bigger money prizes down the road could potentially come from. So stay tuned for that. Maybe next episode I'll have a really big sponsor to announce for future partnerships. But let's get back to the matches real quick. We got a couple more that I want to cover. Only 2 more tonight, and then I don't want to bore everyone on all 22 matches. I think we've covered quite a few of them already. We got our local top 176 guy, Conrad, taking on one of Florida's best.
Geoff Vittinger?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Bozier?
Yeah.
I can't pronounce the last name. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, bro.
I just seen him at Winter Blast. I seen him arm wrestle before a few tournaments. It's going to be a good war,
It's going to be a hook war, without a doubt.
If Conrad can pull this off, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, he had a strong win against Brian Mallett.
Yes.
And Brian, I heard did very well against Jeff.
Yeah, I pulled Conrad at that one event. I can't remember where it was.
That was here.
Yeah. I had like 40 matches before that, but You know, once again, he lost in the strap.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think you know how to use the strap very well. Don't slip, Mark. Don't slip.
Definitely hell of a match, Jeff, and it's going to be a good match for sure, dude. I think so.
I'm looking forward to that match. That's going to be actually. I'm not trying to say I have any favorites, but that's up there with my favorite matches that I'm really because Conrad has beaten me twice, once in. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, twice. Once in a tournament and once in a super match. And
have you ever pulled Jeff, Dan?
I've only have to pull with Jeff, and he felt powerful as all hell. So I do think, though, I think Conrad's style is Jeff's kryptonite. With that being said, even though he's strong as all hell, he might have the power over Conrad, but I think Conrad actually has the technique to beat him. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not sure how Jeff did last weekend. I really don't. I was really not paying attention, but should be a good one for sure.
I know Malik beat Jeff at the last at the last.
I wonder, yeah, because you're of course there's matches I want to see, but you're reffing and whatnot. But I wonder how it went.
See,
Yeah, me too.
taking his mind off Poland.
Yep.
Oh, good.
It's definitely hard to ref and your mind has to be either or. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I agree with that entirely.
Well, pull before you ref. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
Yeah. Ref. Yeah. Set it up so you ref after you're all done.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulling that strap down just beats the shit out of
you. I can imagine that. Well, you're fighting with their hands, who are loading and back pressure.
Yeah.
Right?
And your feet start hurting. Yeah.
Of course, your back.
Nah.
Your back. You got to hunch over and contort your arm. When you got to see some of these guys that have really big arms, you got to wrap your hand around. You're like, all right,
bigger than when there's two big guys at the table. That's the hardest.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know what I mean? Because
there's no room for you.
Yeah, you're up there. You're smelling them. They're breathing on you. You're like.
They need to
got to do the job.
System for you to hang you and dangle you, and so that way you got to move out.
need like a hoist or something.
Hey, Batman, you got to lend your grappling hook. All right.
All right. Yeah. I'll bring the whole setup. You can come down Mission Impossible style and ref.
Yeah.
There you go. Listen, whoever is doing big events, that's what needs to happen at the next one. Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible style. Start the match and then just get pulled right out of there.
Yank right out of there.
Yeah.
And like a floating table or something.
Yeah. But you got to play the theme song though the whole time.
Oh, without a doubt. All right, I got one more match, and then we're gonna call it a night. Both arms. It's gonna be Jason Ciardi versus Eric Martinez.
Get out of here! It's my damn dog keeps messing with me. Get out of here!
He wants to be on the show. Doggo wants to be on the show. That's funny.
Oh, beauty.
Come on. Eric Martinez is one of the top guys for Puerto Rico. He's actually one of the event coordinators down there as well.
You're out of here.
He's been wanting to have a match with Jason for some time. For those who don't know who Jason is, he was a part of the High Five Club. He started that, and he is very technical. He's very, very methodical in his technique, his training. I think he's going to be coming in, I think, a little smaller than Eric is. But I don't think it's going to be a handicap in any way or form. I do think his technique is just enough
This
for
is a 198 guy, right?
Yeah, he's a 198 usually, and Eric's usually about a 220 guy. So I think the weight cap there is 205, 215, something like that, somewhere in that range.
What's ours? 200, 205?
I think it was 200.
200?
I think it was at 200.
All right.
Yeah, stop eating right now, Batman.
I'm like 205 right now. It's no big deal. So
So
your arms couldn't have got that much bigger, Ray, if you're still sitting at 200 pounds.
no, he lost a little bit in the waist. He went into his arm.
Yep.
Oh,
We'll see.
there you go.
We'll see.
So before we end the show, Ray, what do you have next? 'Cause summer kickoff is not until June 6th, so we've got about 2 months between now and then. I'm sure you got something else going on between now and then.
I got a match right-handed with John Williams from Virginia.
That's right.
I think it's May, in the beginning of May.
It's May 16th.
Yes, May 16th. There you go. May 16th. So don't you have a Natty Boys match, Mark?
I do. I'm pulling Peter Brana.
Ooh, that's a match right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle of the Juniors. They're both juniors.
I like that.
Loser has to drop it, but
Yeah.
you know, you might be a little. It's hard because you don't want to. It's hard to pick a winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Oh, you can hurt mine if you want to hurt my feelings.
No. I don't know, man. I think you might be too much up top. But Peter's got that. But Peter's got that.
Yeah.
Peter's got. Peter's
Yeah,
been
he's
working his ass.
fast.
Peter's
fast.
hungry. He's been working his ass off, and I think it's gonna be a good match. I'll be there to ref it too.
Oh, you're going to ref?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So,
yeah. So I'm looking forward to it because we don't really have any common opponents really, and I've never gripped up with them, never pulled them.
It's gonna be a good match.
So, a lot of it's gonna go one way or the other. So,
Yeah,
whatever.
I think it'll be a good.
I'm hosting that event too with Yusuf. So
Awesome. I think it's gonna be a good match. I think.
Yeah.
I think whoever gets to where they need to be first is gonna win. Honestly, you know what I mean. That's what I think.
He's. I mean, if I get his wrist, I mean, I noticed he's real good going from this position. So, I can't just sleep on that if I get the upper hand.
Yeah, you're in.
Well,
But Peter's hungry.
So that's the next event coming up. Definitely scan the QR code, takes you right to their page.
There you go.
Pay-per-view. The match lineup like nothing else, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
April 25th.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Man.
I wish, I committed to going to Nationals, which is the same day, in Ohio. I wish I didn't commit to that because I would have been there on that card. Actually, I was offered a match there.
Oh, dude.
But I declined because I wanted to go to my first IFA Nationals. So
That's
I'm
fair.
looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to hearing and watching your success as well.
Who would have been your opponent?
And it's a good match, too. It's a good match. Sam Mitchell is the guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely a hell yeah.
So
Yeah, that would have been fun.
I think he may have gotten the worst end of the deal because he's going against Kevin. And I pulled Kevin and I pulled Sam. It's gonna be a grinder. It's gonna be a hook war, I think.
Oh yeah,
I don't think Sam
rolls that day.
I don't think Sam's ever not had a grinder of a match.
This is true. Even if he
He'll
outmatches
sit here all day.
Yeah, he likes to park it for some reason. I don't know why.
But he could sit there for like 20 hours straight.
Oh yeah, the guy's got stand up the wazoo. It's I hope he actually comes down for the tournament, the summer kickoff tournament, because it's a stamina friendly tournament, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when there's that many people.
When there's and the other side of it is the most pins, clean pins wins, right? So you're not going to have any fouls. You're not going to have any Well, I mean, we do foul 3 fouls and you
Yeah,
lose,
yeah.
but you lose points on fouls. So you're
Yep.
going to really be more focused on maintaining, you know, your elbow on the pad. And the MAC tables are super easy to stay on the pad. But
I've never pulled on a Mac table. So
that
this
is
will be-
actually
this will be-
true.
that-
That could be different. Do you think it's going to affect your match?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Unless it helps me because it'll give me more room to take him outside of his shoulder.
Yes and no. Yeah, you got more room, to run back for sure. To keep your lever high before you come down. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you have more room to try to come forward and
Yeah,
sink, right?
there's a lot more to go side. Yeah, it's
interesting.
I think
It
you'll be
definitely
fine.
makes it makes it more interesting because you've pulled on Mac before,
Yeah,
right?
a couple times. Yeah.
So like you'll have the experience over me on that because like I've never done a Mac start either. So
I don't think it'll play much. I think honestly the Mac table might benefit your style better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay, but I don't think
But
it'll matter.
I mean, it'll be fun. I've been looking.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to pulling on one of those since I've seen them because they just look like a comfortable table to pull on.
Yeah, it's different. You got more. You can do more. You got more movement. He can hit more angles safely. You can hit, different positions. You'll be okay, I believe.
You don't have to worry about falling off the pad.
Yeah,
It was nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you take a hit, you can catch it, and then bring it back without.
And your elbow slips off the edge.
Yep.
yeah, that's the worst.
That's so annoying. So annoying.
Ray, I don't think you experience this, but Mark, you probably have. As a top roller, because you're top rolling and you slip off and you catch your elbow just in the right spot, and you hit the funny bone in mid-match. Has that ever happened?
Not mid-match, but that's happened in practice. Where you just like smash off the corner.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
No. Or so you get like a fast presser or something, and like even your catch, that elbow will slide like right off the edge, even though you're still like up here.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, you can still maintain your height throughout the pad. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the Mac table.
For those who hit for position, I feel like the MAC table is a little bit more beneficial.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't think either of us are a
Hitter.
hitter.
Slow turd. I'm a slow turd.
Yeah. Couple slow turds coming up to the table. It's gonna be
No slow-mo replay needed. No slow-mo replay needed.
I'm excited about you guys being the opening match because I feel like it's going to set that tone high.
I think it's going to be a great match. I don't doubt that you've got much better at getting what you want out of stuff, and you're obviously better at slipping to the straps now. So, like I said, I mean there's growth on both sides of us pulling. So I think it'll be a good barometer to see who got better, quicker over the last couple of years. I think.
Yeah, for sure. You improved 100% more, man. A million times.
Yeah, I mean, we all have to, right?
Yeah, that's what we're here for,
Yeah.
Progress.
If you were getting worse, I mean, then like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
We'll get old and wrinkly will get worse. But even then, we might even get better, to be honest.
Maybe it'd be like Uncle Todd,
Be old and crazy strong.
Age like a fine wine.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Yeah. You find that secret, let me know.
Yeah.
The fountain of youth.
The fountain of youth.
So, listen, guys, the next weekend, next week, I will be doing the podcast on Thursday, not on Friday. Fridays are not my typical day to do the podcast because there's a lot of other podcasts that are occurring. I know a couple of people are about to kick off on theirs. But next Thursday night, 7:30, we're going to have Adam Hernandez and Winston. I know you don't know who Winston is, Mark, but Ray, Winston, and Mike are the ones who won the Match of the Night award from the last.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
Yeah. He's going to be on the show next Thursday. So please tune in, hop in the chat. We'll talk a little bit about some matches, and we'll do a little reiteration of our sponsors. I guess on that note, I'm going to play that video again because that just fires me up. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, for sure.
It's a good intro. That was a good.
Summer Kickoff 6. Mac Challenger Series. Thumbs. Hands. Don't move! Go! Don't move! Go! Skin, chalk in the air. Step to the table if you really dare. Call your match, pick your hand. Only one leaves, you're the winner. Pressure hits when the crowd gets loud. No backing down when you're in this crowd. Built from pain, grip don't slip. All gas, no brakes. Enter the pen. Heartbeat pounding, no escape. Thumbs, hands, don't move, go! Make it quick.
All right, gentlemen. Again,
Dude,
Right.
I thought we were coming back and you would have the Batman mask on, dude.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I
Missed
was hoping for it.
opportunities. Missed opportunities. No, I was just eating the pasta that I had.
that
Even
would have been
better.
awesome.
Yeah.
But maybe next time.
Next time.
Listen, thank you guys. Everybody, watch these guys kill it as a ref and kill it on the table at the next Natty Bros event. The event is going to be epic. I look forward to seeing it myself. I'll be watching the Saturday night after I'm done competing national. Hopefully, I'll be watching it as a
Good luck at nationals. Hell yeah.
And
Give them hell.
I'll see everybody next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having. Always thank you. Always a pleasure, Mark.
Get that flex.
Same, Ray.
I'll see you.
Let's see a flex, boys. Come on.
It's small.